Mark Berman in Atlantic City for NJ.com. I'm here at the Pool After Dark at Harrah's, and he is an actor. Look at this. They love him. They love him.
Calm down, ladies. Ladies.
He's an actor. He's a musician. He's a comedian. He's an author. He was on this show called Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
I'm over 18. That's important.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's not a strong suit, is it?
No.
This is my birthday.
No,
midnight, yeah.
It is?
January 7th, yeah.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Celebrate my birthday.
No, wait a minute. He was also on a show called Saved by the Bell.
It's small. It was, I think, straight to DVD.
Now, what was that, 30 years that was on?
it was on. I was a fetus when I started, when I auditioned for it.
I was going to ask you, how old were you on that?
Yeah, I was actually 11, and then we went to 21. That was 10 years, 10-year run.
Is Zach still looking after you?
No, but I still do his homework. I just do his legal homework now.
Is there anybody from the show, who was your best friend outside the show while you were doing that?
I came to know Dennis Haskins fairly well because the other kids, I was much younger than everyone else by about 4 or 5 years. So I was sort of the tag-along little brother. Dennis Haskins, though he was much older than me, I got to know real well because we did every iteration of the show together. The college years he only did one episode of, but I went immediately from the new class, or from the college years to the new class, and we did about 4 or 5 seasons of that. And Dennis and I I wasn't quite the kid anymore, the student. I wasn't quite the principal. I was the administrative assistant. So we had a lot of really good, Laurel and Hardy, Abbott and Costello moments, straight man, comedy man.
Now, Dustin-Diamond, Screech, and by the way, we have a huge crowd here at Harrah's.
For him. Interviewing prowess.
You are absolutely something else. You did the show, and then you started instructing kids on chess.
Yes. The video I put out was not hailed. I did not win an Oscar for it or an Emmy or anything. The instructional video, of course, was for young kids. It was 8, 10, 5 to 10, somewhere around there. The 8 was like the golden age in the middle. I learned chess when I was 5, and so I found that I was really good I became very strong, and I was good at instructing. Much better than it is taught in a lot of cases. There are a lot of great teachers out there, but chess is very difficult to pick up if you haven't studied it from very young. So I thought, I'm pretty good at this. If I get kids young, I bet I can make them pretty strong. And I did my best. I tried. I don't know if we created any masters out there, but...
Okay, from chess, let's go to this. You playing a Fender Precision or a Jazz Master? What are you playing?
It depends. I play a 5-string, so jazz necks are very thin, and that's good if you're playing a 4-string. But 5-string, Music Man Stingray or Custom Tobias, I love playing, and those are very thick necks. I bought an Alembeck Epic, which is a 6-string bass, but very, very thick, and that high string I'm not comfortable with. I don't use it very much. Plus, the Epic doesn't have a very big horn, so it slides off the knee when I'm sitting down. Very heavy bass.
Memphis Wrestling, you got involved in. I'm telling you, he gets involved in all this stuff. Wrestling. Yeah. Okay.
Are you a heel or a face guy?
No, I'm a heel. No, I like the bad guys. I like the heels. And actually, when I was a pro wrestling announcer locally here, I worked with Jerry the King Lawler, but Jeff Jarrett was good down in that area.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for both guys, but if I were to put them up against each other, I don't know. There's Jeff Jarrett's. I'm not taking anything away from him, but Lawler, even though certain times he was announcing, doing the color commentary for Raw and SmackDown and all that, he always was ring ready, always. Every single night he would come out in his tights, ready to go. And he didn't just wear no shirt and a jacket for good looks. I mean, the guy was ready to rock at any moment, and that says something for his character. He's an old schooler, and those guys play rough.
Now you're doing stand-up, and you've been doing it for a while. You enjoy that?
Yeah. I just got done, headlining a Vegas casino, and I mean, I've had a lot of fun with stand-up. I like it because it's the most raw form of entertainment. It's me, the audience, and my jokes, and you live and die by your jokes. And when they're drinking, sometimes that's pretty difficult, my friend.
Do you find it easier when they're drinking or not?
I don't really find it difficult or easier either way.
You just love it.
Yeah, I'm at home during that hour on stage.
Final question we ask everybody for our NJ.com and on my radio show here in Atlantic City.
Why, yes, this
Are
is
you ready?
Sheen and bounce. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was about my hair.
Really?
I just cut 4 inches off.
Why, you were going? I saw you with the longer hair.
I had curly hair, so it's very difficult, and I got tired of traveling all the time doing stand-up. I like to get tired. I like to sleep on the plane and everything else. When you have a big, chia fro, it gets very flat on one side and puffy on the other. So now I can roll out of bed and be done.
Who's on your iPod?
Oh, quite a bit. Anybody from Mr. Bungle to Frank Zappa.
Wow, was it the Zappa years with Ainsley Dunbar and
Ainsley Dunbar? Are you kidding me?
And wait,
Apostrophe, great album.
But how about when
Caliuta, Joe's Garage? Come on, my friend, Tinseltown Rebellion.
But how about when Volman and Kalen came in and they did the album and they were doing the Turtles Happy Together?
Well, I'll tell you something. Anything Barking Pumpkin and anything that Zappa touched turned to gold. He was like King Midas, and that guy and everybody that he played with, he must have seen something very special in. I mean, the Black Page. Come on, that guy was a genius. He was very ahead of his time, and anybody that played with him had to be utmost of quality. And I have a great respect for all of them. And I got to tell you, Ainsley is a good one, but man, Joe's Garage has been in my rotation for the last month. And I got Thingfish too as well. Thingfish is good, but Vinnie Caliuta, Joe's Garage, sweet. Him and Warren Cucurullo, come on, my friend.
Dustin-Diamond, Screech, if you will, here at the Pool After Dark at Harrah's, and I'm Mark Berman for NJ.com.